stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hey everybody. I'll give it to about the 2 minute. I don't anticipate this is actually going to be too long. Probably 10 minutes, maybe. It's kind of. It's what I want to talk about, integrating into what's going on. Man, I do know that I've created a lot of work for myself and a lot of people. So, the first thing that I want to talk about is this. I've been getting a lot of compliments lately, and first of all, thank you to everyone, because the thing is, I couldn't do it without any of you. We all have a place. We all have a place in this program, and every single job is just as important as the other one. And what it comes down to is none of us take credit for it. We don't need. The thing is, I don't need to take credit for it. I already get paid in dividends by God. I already get paid. That isn't always in money. I don't always want money for payment. Sometimes I want time. Sometimes I want peace of mind. Sometimes more than anything, I just want to see the person in front of me get well. We were talking about the ninth step promises in our meeting today. Hey, Paula, good to see you, honey. I need to talk to you when you have a chance. No rush. But yeah, it was on the ninth step promises, and really, the promises have come true for me. They continue to come true for me. Those promises are daily things for me now. That's always what happens with me. The real joy is watching somebody else go through it and start to obtain it. Got it. Okay. Um, this is the part that gets a little difficult because I don't want to sound like I'm whining. So it might come across that way. If it does, oh fucking well, this is my show. You want to not hear whining? Go do your own show. No, I'm just kidding. Um, I've done a lot of things in my life. I've been in several industries, including sales. I used to sell credit card machines, right? That's a pretty cutthroat industry. But even we were smart enough to get together every now and again and divide everything up. Hey, this is your territory. That way, if I went and came across something that was in somebody else's territory, I gave it to them and vice versa. And we stayed in our own lane because we understood that there was enough business out there for everyone, right? Yeah. See, Paula, everybody has sold those things. I actually used to train. I became a national trainer. I know a lot about banking. That's why I can see fraud from a mile away because banking is 95% fraud. Okay? That's what you do. I remember when I worked there, we used to tell people that were new, if the phone is ringing, they are lying. Oh, no, come on. Customers aren't like that. If the phone is ringing, they're lying. I had one. I'm not even going to go into that story, but my point on that is watching other people be able to go through it after you've done it, man. That's where the real joy is. So the reason I brought that up is because I have never been treated so badly in any field than I have in recovery coaching. Okay. I've worked detox, I've worked a lot of things, but recovery coaching, man, I have been told more how I am unable to do things than I have people lifting me up. And when I was working for a company and they let me go because they were the popular kids, suddenly no one would talk to me. And it became very, very lonely. I was livid. I was pissed. And it would turn into a resentment very quickly. Um, I even went back and made amends. I kept my side of the street clean. Okay. You got it. Whether I like somebody or not, I'm keeping my side of the street clean. Period. No, Dion, you can't. Dion, there's better people suited for you. I remember I was talking to them one day. I was told how I would never be successful at a podcast and that I wouldn't get very far in educating people. Guess what I do every day? I educate. Oh, I mean, did the person not understand what I did? I mean, they did hire me. You might want to get to know your employees, especially in a field like that, right? And it became very lonely. Okay, and I still had a few people that I could reach out to, and it slowly started to get better, and then I could finally grip the ground, and the resentment was gone, and I could start to move forward. Right, that is perseverance, not giving up just because it's hard. Right? Okay. Did I listen to those people? No. Well, I did, but I knew what they love to do is tear you down, build you up. Now, here's the problem. A lot of times people don't even realize they're doing this stuff. They don't. And if you can't realize something that simple, then you probably shouldn't be a recovery coach. That's the way I see it. Because that's a very simple concept. See, they didn't meet me where I was at. They were meeting me where they wanted me so that they could use me. And I was not going to allow that to happen. And I've taken immense wallops because of it. Okay. But here's the thing. Here's what happened. Okay. First, I want to give the definition of perseverance and tenacity here, real quick. In fact, tenacity and perseverance are vital moral qualities in a person. So these are moral qualities. These are the things that took over my character defects. You know how I talk a lot about for every defect you have a good quality that is going to be replaced, that is going to replace it because you want to just live empty, right? Tenacity is the state of being very determined and not giving up easily. How many times have you guys heard me come on here saying, I don't want to do this shit no more? I feel like giving up. I never do, but sometimes you have to say it. You have to get it out of your mouth because it could be very, very lonely. Um, Now I talk to other people who are going through what I'm going through so they don't feel so lonely. Persistence is continuing with something even though it is difficult. It says here, is tenacity a good quality? It can be. All right. And there's going to be another. Oh, hey, Gary. There's going to be another. God, I just slipped my mind. What is it that goes with that? It slipped my mind. It'll probably come back at some point. All right. Um, Even putting together this recovery club, it's exciting. There's a lot of little pieces, man. And I have to be very tenacious about these things, right? Like like I have to vet sober living homes and stuff, and I shouldn't have to. That's the whole point. I shouldn't I shouldn't have to do that. It shouldn't be so shitty that I have to do that. One thing that I don't like about sober livings, I mean, I do get it. I understand where they're coming from, but I don't agree. Is most sober livings, if you relapse, you're not just let go out of the house, you are excommunicated. They will just throw your shit out of the house. Why is that? Probably because they wanted them to fail. Because then they can keep them in. They can keep them sick. That's kind of disgusting. I have a diagnosis of cancer, but I'm not going to quit. I was wondering why you were calling me a lot, Chris, and I apologize. Every time you call me, I am like right in the middle of something. But we're going to be coming out next week to see you, dude. We are. We've been planning that. So, let's throw some prayers in for Chris, to give him the courage to work through this. Okay. What I see is a lot of times when we feel like something bad is happening, it's usually God trying to get our attention. And that's usually what it is. I found out anyway. So just imagine what would have happened if I quit. Let's say I want to do it no more and I quit. There wouldn't be a lot of things. I mean, maybe somebody else would have taken it over, but I didn't see anybody else willing to do what I just did. Nobody was willing to do it. Okay. Why? Because it's hard. Okay. But I get to do those things because I have nothing to hide. Literally, I have nothing to hide. I tell these places, please, please go check me out. Do. You're probably going to learn something. I'm probably going to learn something. I love developing great working relationships. I love working with other people to help other people. Okay. And I will do that with every ounce of effort that I currently have towards it. And I always will. This is my calling. This is my love. This is my passion. My recovery, this club is actually my retirement. This is what I'm doing for myself for retirement. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life because I want to. Okay. But I had to fail and fail and find my way. I mean, anybody that's been following me for the last 2 years, I've done a million different things because I was trying to figure out where I needed to be. And this was it. And the fact that it's just falling into line tells me something, right? None of that would have come into fruition if I didn't say, yes, God, I need your help. Then He gave me the courage to do what I did. That's where I get my perseverance. See, I don't fear other men because I am with God. God's on my side. He has told me, Dion, yes, that is what you were supposed to be doing. Yeah. People tell me every day. Also, I want to say real quick, just real quick, because it's not just me working on the recovery club. My partner in this is Patricia. She runs Stay Sober Colorado. So give kudos to her too. We've been working hard, man. And sometimes it's hard to get a hold of each other and get this stuff together, but we have some fantastic ideas coming up. And anybody that wants to be a part of, I mean, we could use everybody's help to get it done. It's going to be over off Hampton and Chambers. If you ever went to a Tactics, that's actually what I'm renting, the old Tactics. It's going to be weird. So, what is that? So, when and what I want you to do is trust your instincts. Okay. Because sometimes you're going to tell somebody an idea. Okay. I'm going to tell you now, don't bring your ideas up to people that don't give a fuck about you. Just don't. Fuck them. What are you trying to? You're just trying to, hey, look what I can do. All right? Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Where is it? Oh, where is it again? Chambers and Hampton. There's a Winchell's there. It'll be right next to the Winchell's. So, guy that owns is pretty cool. He loves what we're doing. He's like, yeah, we got a guy that hangs out there. He's homeless. He's alcoholic. I've tried this. I've tried that. We had a long discussion about how everybody's affected by this disease now. And he's been in this community for a while. And so he loves the idea because I'm going to help clean up his community. Because then what will happen is then his property price will get raised because there's good things going on there. The Winchell's there, the people that are that work at the gas station, all of these people will be affected. See, this isn't just about going and helping people that need it. It's about being a part of the community. That's what it's all about. That's what the club is all about. So don't let anybody tell you can't do it. I'm a shining example that you can. One person can make a difference. We can. But we don't do it alone. Right? Try not to do it alone. Some of the stuff what we do is lonely. Okay? But not everybody gets to do what I do too. So all right. I don't like to drive. Then I will send somebody down to pick you up. Move your ass up here. I'm just kidding, Paula. All right, that's gonna be it today for Daily Reflections. I love you guys. Peace out and have a day.